Hello gamers, and welcome back to our channel. Finding the greatest SSD or solid-state drive for your individual system and requirements is critical if you want the best gaming PC or laptop, or even a speedy productivity machine. So to identify the best SSDs for gaming and productivity, we evaluate dozens of drives each year and highlight the best ones here. So let's get started. WD Black SN850X. The WD Black SN850X improves upon the company's flagship PCIe 4.0 gaming SSD, providing increased capacity and better test results. It is actually a 4-lane PCI Express 4.0 drive that uses 112-layer TLC 3D NAND flash memory. It is built on an M.2 Type-2280 gumstick printed circuit board and runs the NVMe 1.4 protocol over the PCIe 4.0 bus, with a domestic WD SanDisk controller. This WD Black SN850X is available in 1TB, 2TB, and 4TB sizes. The 1TB and 2TB models come with an integrated heatsink that is small enough to fit in the Sony PlayStation 5's secondary M.2 slot, whereas the heatsink features RGB illumination that can be customized using the WD dashboard application. It has the same durability ratings as the SN850 for the two capacities they share. They're comparable to several other TLC-based speedsters, with the crucial P5 Plus and the Samsung SSD 980 Pro, rated at 600 TBW and 1200 TBW for 1TB and 2TB respectively. A few PCIe 4.0 drives have significantly greater durability ratings. For example, the MSI Spatium M470 is rated at 1600 TBW for 1TB and 3300 TBW for 2TB. On the other hand, the low-cost Mushkin Delta, which employs less write-durable QLC memory, is rated at just 200 TBW for 1TB, 400 TBW for 2TB, and 800 TBW for 4TB. Samsung 990 Pro. The Samsung 990 Pro is the brand's latest Gen 4 M.2 SSD, and it provides some top-tier performance for the PS5 and PC. Like the SN850 and SN850X, it remained off our recommendation lists for some time after debut, since the 980's performance-price trade-off made the older model a better deal. However, this has begun to change, and the 990 is now being discounted even further and more frequently. Speaking of the SN850X, this is an outstanding competitor, which is why it acquired the top option in our list. In our tests, the 990 Pro 2TB achieved 7,462 MB reads and 6,177 MB writes, which is the best possible performance for a Gen 4 drive. And in terms of sheer speed also, this is the best SSD we've used. Drives like this are certainly pushing the limits of the PCIe Gen 4 interface, and Samsung is right there with the best. Seagate Firecuda 530. Seagate is one of the greatest names in storage, and the Seagate Firecuda 530 2TB is right up there with the big guys. This is largely owing to the usage of the superb Phison E18 controller. During our testing, we discovered that the Firecuda 530 2TB lived up to the promised speeds of 7,300 ms and 6,900 ms read, making it one of the fastest Phison E18-based SSDs available. We averaged little over 7 GB and fell just short of the 6.9 GB read rate. However, the Firecuda 530 2TB's random performance falls short of its sequential offers. Simply told, this drive has good rates but does not excel in the same way as other Phison E18 models. We clocked 83 MBs 4K reads and 251 MBs writes, which still provides an excellent experience but falls short of the 300 MBs rate achieved by the WD Black SN850. If you can say all that about most drives based on the Phison E18 controller, the Firecuda's epic 2,550 TB write endurance rating is quite remarkable. It's also worth noting that this drive is perfectly compatible with the Sony PS5 and may be upgraded with a PS5 optimized heatsink. Overall, it's an excellent SSD and one of our top PS5 SSDs. SK hynix Platinum P41. Without exaggeration, we can say that SK hynix's Platinum P41 is one of the most anticipated consumer SSDs in recent memory, thanks to the combination of its new Aries SSD controller and 176-layer TLC flash, delivering headline specs of up to 1.4 million IOPS that will put competitors to shame. The Platinum P41 has a 5-year guarantee and ratings of 500 TBW, 750 TBW, and 1200 TBW for the 500 GB, 1 TB, and 2 TDB SKUs respectively. In addition, unlike the company's Gold P31 SSDs, The drive reportedly supports AES-256 encryption and TCG Pyrite this time around, although the utility of this is debatable for consumers. Otherwise, this is a normal M.2 Type-2280 NVMe drive that is intended to be a high-end PCIe 4.0 solution. The 1 TB and higher capacity models offer 765 GBps of sequential read-write performance and up to 1.4 M 1.3 M random read-write IOPS, which exceeds anything hitherto seen in this space. These stats set the P41 apart from the competition, yet the market is competitive. And the P41's MSRP at 1 and 2 TB is arguably the most competitive, particularly the latter. ADATA Legend 850 LITE. This ADATA Legend 850 SSD has a capacity of up to 2 TB and 3D stacked flash memory, meeting all of your daily needs with numerous protection and correction technologies. It is also PS5 compatible. We tried their 1 TB Legend 850 SSD, which supports the M.2 Type-2280 form size and the newest PCIe Gen 4.0 interface and NVMe protocol. In terms of performance, 3D NAND technology allows for sequential read and write speeds of up to 5,000 and 4,200 megabytes, respectively. In addition, the ADATA SSD Toolbox monitors drive health and remaining life using self-monitoring, analysis, and reporting technology (SMART) features. Plus, here, UT also allows you to monitor the current working temperature, capacity, and total space consumed, as well as stay current on firmware updates. fanxiang S880. Finally, we have the fanxiang S880 remaining. The fanxiang S880 is the most recent contender in the affordable PCIe 4.0 SSD market. While priced similarly to other QLC SSDs such as the Intel 670p 2 TB, it provides far more than its QLC counterparts, sometimes outperforming its class to compete with premium options from Samsung and Western Digital. The fanxiang S880 really shines when it comes to performance. This NVMe SSD's PCIe 4.0 X4 interface allows for extremely fast data transfers. At Q depth 8, the fanxiang S880 can write at 7446 MBSS and read at 7101 MBS. Most notably, the S880 performs well in the Q1T1 test, with 84 MBSS read and 228.80 MBS write speeds. In addition to these features, this M.2 SSD NVMe is highly compatible and can be used with a variety of devices, including desktops, laptops, and PS5 consoles. So, given the acceptable Gen 4 SSD performance and ample storage capacity, the S880 represents outstanding value for money. It competes well with other SSDs in its price range, frequently beating them in terms of performance and reliability. And there closes our video, guys. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe to watch more videos like these. Also, all of the product links mentioned in the video are pinned in the description below. Please check it out. And until next time, goodbye, guys.